If you ain't paying no bills, the only person who's getting cheeks up in here is me, because I pay the bills. Bitches don't give a shit if you run 7 seconds. Like, if you're taking, racing that fucking serious, you better be making your income off it. You better be. I was like, you better be fucking this dude if you on his dick that hard. I finally got a place to hang this expensive piece of paper from Penn State that people say that I didn't earn. They're like, you're faking it. You never went to college. It's so dumb. But yeah, it's gonna be in my office in here. So this is like the last time you guys will see it bare. But we're gonna talk about my college experience and how it essentially changed my life. It's a blacklight Sub-Zero piece.
Oh, where'd you see it from?
On WorldStar.
Oh,
is it blacklight?
Yeah, so if you put a black light on it,
Yeah.
it glows up. And then he put some type of like gunpowder down.
That's full
lit it,
gunpowder.
and then it burned into this.
Yep.
So Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but I wanted it because of the black light piece. I was like, this shit's dope. So I just happened to DM the dude on IG once I saw it on WorldStar. I was like, yo, can I get this piece? He's like, yeah, no problem.
How much did he charge you?
Like a couple $100. And that shit like wasn't bad at all. So because like, how does that reflect on him? If I fuck up, he don't make no money. And so we was, I'm like, look, we gotta redo this money thing. Like, I'm doing 99% of the work and give me 50% of the money. And they ain't want to rework, percentages and shit. So I know how they go. I'm like, look, bro, killer. It's the Rico show at this point.
You real shit.
I was like,
that's exactly what I said, right? I said, no, it's birth time to shine now.
I was like, it's a Rico show, man. It is what it is. In the bag I got it. I was like, if I leave, you don't make no money. I was like, if I leave today, this shit dries up. I'm telling you. Bro, let's just do 70-30. Still get some.
Oh, yeah.
Like every house out here in this neighborhood's $1 million.
Yeah.
Every house. So, they're going to fix all this stuff and do all this. So they got to change the flooring. Like, that's going to be done. So they're going to stain the wood. It's going to be like a dark gray. They're going to paint down here. This is going to be marble.
I like this entryway.
They're gonna remove that chandelier because that thing is terrible. I hate it.
I like it.
I feel like
they're getting rid of this too.
Do you want that or can I have it?
I don't leave it here.
I feel like Jay.
I like
Jay's
that.
gonna get older and he's gonna get drunk one day and hang from that shit.
Yeah, but this
Would
guy.
you actually be upset if he did? Like, would you?
Hell yeah! Like, you don't watch your damn mom. You pay
You
bills
wouldn't
up
be
in here.
impressed that nothing broke.
No, I'm like, you pay bills up in here. Yo,
What if he did that?
He ain't paying no bills up in
What
here.
if he will?
He better start making a whole lot more money to pay bills up in here. I was if you ain't paying no bills in here, you ain't beating no cheeks. You ain't hanging from nothing. You ain't paying no
cheeks.
No.
You can't let him bring the girls to the
No. If you ain't paying no bills, the only person who's getting cheeks up in here is me, because I pay the bills. If you don't pay no bills up in here, you know how expensive it is to pay?
My dad got me with that one. My dad always told my mom, he was like, listen, let your son do what he does. He doesn't do nothing wrong. He don't get in trouble, like everything. I was like, I'm going to take advantage. Yo, stupid.
Oh, no, we're not.
Say that.
But nah, so this is getting changed out. There's going to be a pool table here. Me and Dino are going to build an arcade machine.
Okay.
Like a ROM machine, essentially.
Oh, you putting what's it called? The emulator.
Yeah, it'll be all of them. Now, I need to get a FD. I need a decent body FD, because I'm a wide body. I'm going to hack it up.
What are you putting in it? You keep
2J!
Put a 2J in it?
Man, get 2J all the things.
What you trying to spend?
Like 25, 30.
I'll sell you one for 25.
Where is it?
I'll pick it up and I'm gonna drop it off to you. I swear to God.
You swear to God?
I swear to God.
Yo, is it good? Good body?
Yeah, it's blue.
It's blue?
I have another one.
Where?
I'm gonna get it. I wait for the new the wheels for the trailer. So
Oh
I'm gonna
shit!
pick it up.
Is it right hand or left hand?
Right hand, bro?
It's right hand.
The only thing is welded diff in the back. It's like they had it as a drift part, but it's intact. Like,
well, all right.
It's way better than this one.
So I just have to get it.
The only one I'm staying with this one, this is a spec art, the sprint art. That's why.
Yeah, so
Nah,
it has a
I'm
welded
thinking-
diff. All right, so I just have to get a new diff then. So I have to get a new diff because I want a 2J all the things. So it's gonna be a 2J swap.
I'm dead ass, bro. When you see it, you're gonna fall in love with it.
Yeah.
It has raised engineering rims on it right now.
Oh, it already has all that?
Yeah.
Yo, count me in, baby. Count me in. They're hard to open, so these are getting moved. Those are coming out because it's gonna be like a place for plants or whatnot. They're gonna do the bar over there and change out the top paint. We don't know whether the TV is gonna be mounted here or here. I thought the TV would be better mounted there, but you know, like I don't necessarily know.
The reason I say there is because they need to put like a
couch
couch.
sectional. Like I wanted a big sectional right here, and then that way we can mount the TV at that point. But I don't know.
And make it on a swivel so that you can turn it when people are over
Well,
there.
I mean, yeah, we got the swivel mount, so I'm like I could put that there, but we could just have a big sectional and then call it.
Got a little bar here too. It's not bad.
So
That's
they're
a
gonna take
weird
that side.
place for a bar, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's water back there and stuff. So
Oh, is there?
yeah, it's a
Oh,
sink.
shit.
So they're gonna take the top, they're gonna make it an epoxy top.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. So that's definitely one of the builds right now. But we got a twin turbo V10 going on right now at the other shop. We had to put a deposit down on the kit, the cheapy kit. So boy saw all my stuff and he's like, bro, I want a twin turbo setup. I was like, all right. So that kit will be done, and then he's gonna send it down so we can install it on this boy's R8. I gotta go next week. We heading out, you know, me and John, we're heading out to the Cali so we can check on it. Because I kept adding more and more and more and more, and it kept delaying the build.
Get a drone for that giant.
Yeah, so we
So
went
you did the whole trans setup and then
full billet gear set,
Oh, fuck.
built motor. The billet gear set alone. Because you know, me and Alex never talk cars. We actually talk about like every other thing besides cars. So whenever we're talking just about our kids, like, you know, he's like, yo, my big head son. I'm like, yeah, my big head daughter doing this and this and this, but whatever. So finally we get around the car shit. He's like, all right, so, you know, when you hit it, we're gonna taper the boost off, you know, between gears, so that way, you know, you don't explode the train. I'm like, I don't wanna have to taper shit. I was like, can we just do like a billet second and third? He's like, well, we sell a billet second, but in order to get the third, you have to do the whole gear set. I was like, fuck it, do the whole gear set. I was like,
I think that's what it gets you, bro.
I was like,
Hey, fuck it, we already right there. Just go all
Yeah,
in.
I'm like,
right?
we already-
Why not?
No,
Why not?
It's called
You might as well.
It's called something. It's
Yeah,
called
I was like-
Scope Creek.
yeah, I was like,
one
it's
thing
Scope
another.
Creek. I was like, since we already, you know, had to build the trans anyway and do the diff, do the, you know, the billet baskets, you know, shafts, stubs, all that, cover. I was like, let's do the billet gear set. So now we got the billet gear set. And he's like, all right, so, you know, what are you trying to do? I was like, ideally, I want to make enough power to run 7s. I was like, I want to turn out a 7-second pass. I was like, 8s is cool. I was like, but Britt did that on a stock motor. I don't want to just run an 8. I was like, 8s are fast. I was like, but there's some GTRs that was talking shit from from Workhorse.
They're getting it though, man. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'll give them that credit. They're
Yeah.
getting it. They're
But-
getting faster and faster.
Yeah, them GTRs are getting real. But the problem is, like, our chassis hasn't really been discovered. Like, the Hurricane and R8 chassis just doesn't have the amount of time that the GTR does. So, of course, these fuckers are going to be running the fastest times out there. I mean, that's just what it is. It's a heavy-ass car that can do that. Cool. No fucking problem. But, fucking Texas Killer, I commented on his Instagram, and everyone got up in arms. Because I'm like, yeah, because it was the white GTR that beat the UGR red car. So I commented and was like, yo, the UGR car was hurt, guys. Like, take it for what it is. Not saying that the GTR wasn't fast. I was like, that shit's fucking fast. I was like, this shit was real fast. I was like, but the UGR car was hurt. Every GTR fanboy, oh my God, you just got it. You just got it. All right, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God. I was like, I had a GTR, guys. Like, I know what it can and can't do. Just chill the fuck out. Like, it's cool. Just calm down. And then, yo,
And
Texas
you daily
Kid-
drip that joint.
Yeah, like,
Messing
yo,
around.
Texas Killer's dope. Like, me and him were able to go back and forth. We had so much fun. I'm teasing him, he's teasing me. It was dope. Everyone else was getting their panties in a fucking bunch, crying like some little babies. Yo, they was crying. If I show you them comments, dog, they was crying.
I'm just
Crying.
Like when I drove the SRT.
I was like, dog, like, bro, it's not that serious. I'm like, if you're taking, you know, racing that fucking serious, you better be making your income off it. You better be. I was like, you better be fucking this dude if you on his dick that hard.
That's
I
beautiful.
always wanted one of these stoves. I love when they're blended into the table like that.
So I'm like, it's been what, a month or something? We still haven't moved in.
It's all in what?
It's been a month and something. I still haven't officially moved in.
Honda step wagon.
A Honda step wagon?
Yeah. Type R.
Honda Type R step wagon? What motor is in it? Huh? There's a huh?
Yep.
It's
Only one
country-
here. This is the only one. I
The
guarantee.
only one in the country?
Here. Yes. In the States.
Holy shit.
This is what I love right here.
We got Honda all the things.
That's a red
This
Honda
is what I
barrel?
love right here. This is what I love right here.
Whoa.
And that seat does the same thing, man.
Wow. So you have like a whole freaking like
Yeah, so
cipher in this
Your
joint.
cups, you can lay this completely down all the way back. If I move this forward like this, you see, just get it down like fold completely down. You take these headrests, push these back, push that one back, and lay it completely down. It turns into beds.
Whoa.
So
Got a Type R conversion van. Like,
pretty much, it's got a cooler and everything in here.
damn.
Ice cooler right there.
What's in
I
it?
tell you this, Japan is way ahead of the time, man. Jesus.
But
Oh, this is your son's room.
no, this ain't his. This is gonna be the gym.
Oh.
So they're gonna come put black mats down here, probably get a Smith machine, a bench, some free weights and stuff like that.
Is that light? Is that LED light?
Yeah, I don't know. Those were here beforehand.
It might not be a bad idea.
I mean, the mirror's gonna go there. They're gonna put mirrors on that wall, and then I
I need one of these. Where'd you get this?
have no idea because it was here when I got here.
Alright, well.
But they're gonna
Oh, this is an IKEA one. Never mind.
they're gonna yank this out and then build a reading nook for the girls for all their books. This is their little playroom, so yeah, they got mount cameras and high wires and stuff. But we'll probably put the TV on here. So I ordered 3 more TVs, one for the girls' room, one for Jay's room, and one for here. You know, cause he down here, he has his own room, his own bathroom. They got a stove in there, someone put a fridge in. You know.
Oh, there's 2 entryways.
Yeah. But this is gonna be his little, man cave. But this is the other one that the guy did, the Kobe Bryant piece right here.
That's fire.
So he did this for Jay.
Oh, throw that up.
Yeah. So I really like this one, and my son loves it. So he's gonna get this done and put it up somewhere.
Hold on. Actually, do me a favor. Hold that back a little bit.
Oh.
Maybe. Hold it forward a little
I
bit.
was like, I think at a prelude, somebody rear-ended me, so I got a big insurance claim. It was like $5,000 or whatever like that. Saw RX-8 on there. I was like, nah. I got a RSX instead, Type S instead, and I fucking love that car. I fucking love.
I had an
that car.
A-Spec RSS for a little while. I was like, man, this thing
Chill.
is, it's fun.
Shit, man.
Yeah, they just. I don't know why it feels good. It just feels good. Like it just I feel like I can trust.
I still
it.
think that interior is one of the best ones.
Yeah.
The RSX interior, one of the best
What they
interiors
do,
ever.
like 04 to 06
Yeah.
ones? Yeah.
Hands down, all day.
Hands down, beautiful interior.
There's still people looking for an interior to this day,
Yeah.
putting them in these hatches
Yep.
and all day, all the time.
That, the S2K.
Yep. Oh, that's good.
S2K
I love the
interior.
fucking seats.
Yeah. Only problem.
Every car I gotta have one, right? You gotta have S2K seats.
I get the seats from you, from us.
Damn. We were shooting at the studio, and then the guy he had an S2K there. He was trying to sell his jump for like 21 grand.
Not the seats.
Had
the
like
front seats.
120,000 on the dash. Fucking ridiculous.
Hey, nowadays, bro, like S2K, you can't get a decent one for under like 25, 30.
No.
Yo, my buddy just had a nice blue one, man, and he got rid of it. He's trying to buy it back, and the boy's trying to double the money.
Yep. Yeah, because that's what they worth now.
You're stupid
Buku
for selling
money.
it. You're stupid for
Yeah.
selling it. You shouldn't sell
What?
it.
And at that, another buddy of mine has a yellow one, and
Yeah.
those prices for the yellow one is up there, up
Yeah.
there. 50 freaking grand. I'm like, no way.
Everything is up right
Yeah,
now.
you can't get that much from John's. I mean,
The Type R's are going for that EK hash, 40
Yeah.
grand,
That's
40 grand,
ridiculous.
right and up now.
why?
Because the Type R came here, so the Type R, essentially the
started-
Type R, it drove everything up. Once the Type R hit shores here, it drove everything the fuck up. Everything.
Shit.
It's absurd how expensive everything is
40
now.
grand for EK hatch Type R.
The R34s, as soon as they started creeping up to 200K,
Yeah.
every other GTR model started coming up. The 32s and the 33s. I was gonna buy a 33 for Christmas this year, and saw how expensive they got. I was like, bro, I'm not paying 70 grand for an okay one. I'm just
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
With
And the
the
RMC,
V-spec and all of that. Oh,
their Midnight Purple is down at RMC right now. It has a T78 on it, decent build, makes like 550, 600. They want 95,000. Yeah, I was like 95,000. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. Like I can't justify
That's like
it.
that's a new Beamer. That's a new like M.
That's a new M3.
That's an M4, isn't it? No, it's
You
not
can get an M4 for 95.
F, you can get an F80.
Yeah, you can get an F80.
You can have 80.
Shit.
All
You can
day.
get a G80 with
Yeah.
that.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Finishes around like 92.
That's if you option damn near everything
Come on.
besides the carbon
Yeah,
ceramic.
of course, you're gonna want everything. You want all the carbon, you want everything.
Wait,
But
F80,
without the carbon
uh,
ceramics, it's like high 90.
It is the 2018.
Oh, the new one. Okay.
G80.
The GA is the new ones.
Oh, the one with the,
Yeah,
the big,
the G.
fat ass
God,
girl.
I hate the new GA. They're hideous. Everyone's like, oh man, they're not that bad. I was like, number one, the front end is fucking hideous. Number two, the rear doors on the M3 don't match the rear fenders. The sheet metal doesn't line up. So the fenders are out here, and the door stops like right here.
Oh.
They don't flare out. I'm like, so someone got lazy? Like y'all just stopped designing the car?
Aerodynamic, something.
I saw already like a body shop. No, it wasn't a body shop. Some fabrication places they already made like the
front end,
front end replacement like before the car even came out.
Like, they make that kit. I would buy a G80 at that point and immediately take it to the body shop and be like, swap that front end because it looks like garbage.
Damn.
It looks like hot trash.
It gives me like
The grills are too big.
It's like too luxury-ish, something like
No,
that.
the grills
It's
are
like,
just too
You
big.
know,
It looks
they
like a
trying to
pig.
copy the Mercedes-Benz with the big
Yep.
grill.
Yeah,
That's what exactly what they trying to
yeah.
do. I don't know why.
It's like it reminds me of like kind of when with the freaking newest current gen of the
The SEI?
SCI.
It's an Evo.
It's an Evo. It's a fucking Evo. It's a buff. It's a fat ass Evo, and it's like that's why I don't want something done. So I want to see what they make next.
Yeah, just wait. It's coming September 10th.
Oh,
They're unveiling the new WRX September 10th.
Yay. What is that?
Yeah, you ain't gonna want that. Yeah, it does not look all that great. So the girls wanted a pink room, and they all wanted to share a room. Yeah. So they got the bunk beds will be here, and then the other bed will be over there for my youngest. But they all wanted to stay in the same room. I mean, it's big enough, but
Yeah.
I was like, all right, so fuck y'all, all be in the same room for now.
That's gonna get old. That's gonna get old in a second, though.
Well, I mean, my two older daughters, they share a room now. They got bunk beds,
Oh, are they?
7 and 4.
Yeah, you're gonna go out of that.
I don't know, yeah, they gonna go out of it in a while, but I'm like, we got so much extra.
By that time, he won't even be living here.
Oh, true.
Yeah, by that time, yeah. So they gotta mount the other TV over there, because the TVs that they have are too small. Because, I mean, the rooms that they got are tiny.
Yeah. So what's your timeline for staying here?
2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
And then this will be like the guest room. This is really just for my mom. So when my mom come in, she'll be here because, she likes spending time with the grandbabies. And if I'm traveling, I got work or like masterminds or something, this will be like the guest room. I don't know. I got some of the stuff I got going on. But she'll be in here, so George and his wife gonna come in, they gonna hook it up, change out a couple things. Yeah. I can always make more money. They print the shit every day. They printed so much money.
Yeah,
They was giving it to people.
Yeah,
just
you
throwing
right.
money around. It was like,
Fucking
oh,
right.
you ain't got no job, you ain't working? Yo, you get some money. hey, you ain't working? Yo, you get some money. Hey, dog, you just bought that Hellcat with our STEMI money, right? Oh, yo, you need some money because you got that 26% interest rate. You can't afford it, yo. We don't want the repo man coming, so here's some more money for you. Oh, that unemployment kicker? Yeah, baby, we give you extra $500 a week. Don't worry. Don't go to work. That shit ending.
Yeah,
The Biden bucks is ending. These cats gonna have to go back to work.
Yeah, real talk.
Well, why else people gonna go back to work? Like every place I went to, they was hurting. When I was in Pensacola, when I was down there, they couldn't get people to work. They was begging. It was like, they had waitress jobs. They was trying to pay people $500 just to work, and people wasn't coming in. We went to the hibachi spot, $500 for a waitress, and nobody was coming in. It's like, yo, if you come in and work, we'll give you $500 just to get a job.
Wow.
That sounds good, the hibachi spot.
Yeah. And nobody was. It was like, we can't get anybody in here because they're making more money on unemployment. You getting an extra $400-$500 a week. Why the fuck you coming to work? Like these cats is making like.
It's true.
If you're making $600 a week, working, but now you making $1,100-$1,200 on unemployment. That's why nobody was going to work, and that's why we in the shape that we in.
But I mean, this inflation is going to hit at some point, though. And it's gonna,
It's already hitting. Inflation is already here.
God.
Look at the car market, okay?
Yeah.
Inflation is here.
big time. Oh, you got this money? Yeah, we're gonna get it right back. Watch.
Yeah.
They're gonna get all this money, and they're gonna, I'm gonna buy a car, I'm buy
Yep.
this and buy that. We
That's-
got our money back already. We
That's
gave
the
them
problem.
something.
People don't understand how money flows. Everyone's like, oh, I got bread. Money always flows back to rich people. Always. It will always end up in the hands of the rich. Always, 100%. I promise you. Every single time. Rich people always get that money back. I could drain my bank account today, and I'll have $100,000 next month. I could drain it and have $100,000. Like right now, I'm like rich people broke because I keep buying all these rental properties cash. Like
it's good,
people
you know,
like, yo, you
it's
broke?
good.
Like you ain't broke. I'm like, I'm rich people broke. There's a difference. Like rich people broke means I can't go buy my 765 LT cash. Like I gotta finance some of it because I ain't that liquid anymore. But I'm not broke. Like there's a difference. There's a big difference. Like I still got money. Like I'm
You got
good.
real estate money. That's good.
Like
It's
so
good. It's really good.
the goal by the end of the
Okay,
year,
so
I only had
into
10
that.
because I'm under contract for 2 next month, and I got to settle on the one that I missed out on today. I settled on that on Thursday, so that's 6. And then by the end of the year, I want 10, and that's gonna put me at almost 10,000 a month straight passive. I got a property management company doing everything. George and Santos bring me all my deals. George does all the renovations with the contractors. All the rental properties look the same. I don't have to do
You chill
anything.
at home.
I'm at home.
Is that
Chilling.
Is that 10K? Is that 10K like in your pocket?
Yeah.
Or,
Like,
after
pretty
paying
much.
everybody?
Yeah,
Nice.
after paying it, like, because all I'm paying is a property management company.
Yeah.
Other than that, we good. Money
They're
comes.
getting paid to manage all this
Yeah.
stuff. Chilling.
Shit.
That's it. And so since I'm bringing them so many properties, they cut me a pretty good deal on it. They find all the tenants. If they got to evict them, they go to court for me. If they got to do any repairs, they handle them. They just let me know how much it's going to cost. Boom. Done. They direct deposit my money every month. Done and done. I don't have to deal with anything. I was like, you know what? I'm cool. Do what you got to do.
That's
That-
smart, though. That's smart.
By next summer, I want to have a good like 20 to 30 by next summer. I was like, my goal is to have 50,000 a month coming in passive income. When I do that, I'll be rich forever. 50,000 a month, straight passive, and I don't have to do
100
anything.
grand per year.
Never have to do anything ever again. So I'm literally taking all my money. Yo, I've liquidated my crypto, like all my shit. I'm buying rental properties. Guys like, dog, why would you liquidate your crypto? I was like, because right now, I know that the getting's good in Reading. I was like, I'm buying these properties for like 45 grand, and people already renting them out. I'm doing maybe 20 grand worth of work. If I, like some of them that need work, I'm doing like 20 grand worth of work. So 65K all in, and I'm renting these things out for anywhere between 1,000 and like 1,200. I was like, that's more than a 1% return. I was like, it's dumb for me not to. I was like, and the taxes are so cheap, they're like $1,000. You know, for each. I'm like, so 1 month rent covers the taxes for the year. I'm good. I was like, I'm straight fine. I was like, so I just need to get 50, 60 of these things. I'm like, yo, every time I get, I'm hustling my ass off to get more rental properties because that's guaranteed money. I'm gonna get some shitty tenants. I already know that.
You know
It's
that,
bound
yeah.
to happen. But I'm be straight. I'm be living good. So I'm like, yo, 50K a month.
Consistent bread.
It's consistent. That shit hit. Boom. Make sure y'all pay y'all rent. Oh shit, you can't pay your rent? Okay, yo, y'all know what to do. I ain't got to do nothing. If that money don't come, they take care of all of it. I just got to sit there and collect. And it gives me a good spot in the community. So, because cats are seeing me come through, they're like, yo, who's this young black dude? So you're seeing like people that look like us. Oh shit, like you could really do that. I could really make money. Instead of some big developer coming through gentrifying our neighborhoods, I'm doing a gentrification. I'm like, all right, well, there's good people. They just can't move to, you know, Bryn Mawr. They can't move to where I live. But if I give them someplace nice, they're gonna take care of it. Like the one that already had tenants in it, they've been there for like 2 years. I bought George's old spot. You know, I bought it for a good ass deal. These people, they're good people. They hardworking people. They ain't never been late on rent. I was like, yo, don't kick them out. He was like, yo, if you buy it, like, you know, you can kick them out. I was like, nah, keep them in. You know, I met the people. They're just hardworking people. The problem is everyone thinks that people who don't make a lot of money, they're trash. I was like, nah, these people are hardworking people. They take care of the house. Everything was clean and shit when I went through. I was like, they just like us. They just don't have the same amount of money. Keep them people in there. Why am I gonna kick you out? Why am I gonna put you out in the street when you've been paying your rent? You keep the house clean. Why? So now I ain't gotta worry about some developer coming in and gentrifying shit. I'm like, I can do it. Come in, make it look nice, but hey, look, you know, keep our people in there. You know, we ain't gotta have Hipsterville come through and do all that shit like Northern Liberties, Fishtown.
Hey, I live there.
Yeah,
Me too.
Hipster Town.
Yeah.
It's just popping over there.
It's popping now, but a couple years ago it wasn't like
Oh,
that,
was that-
man.
oh,
It was
it was
horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
It was horrible.
Yo, and the
These guys
property,
are smart.
yo, the property shit over there. I mean,
Wait,
the
ridiculous.
properties over there. It's like across the street from me. There's like a 2-bedroom condo for 450 grand.
Yeah.
He got 2 of them over there.
You have 2? I gotta talk to you because I want to figure out how this shit works.
He know what he's
Damn.
doing. He know what he's doing.
Damn. 'Cause I saw that shit hurt.
That's why I ain't buying in Philly though. I was like, it's too expensive and the rate of return isn't fast enough for me. So I'm like, all right, I could buy, you know, row homes in Philly, you know, for like $150, spend 50 grand renovating them, and rent them out for what, 13, 1400? Or I could go buy a 5-bedroom or 4 or 5 bedroom in Reading for 60, put 25 in, be 85K in, and rent it out for the same price. Why would I spend, you know, 200 something when I can spend 80 something, make the same amount of money? And the property taxes are lower. And I can get people in there like that. The property management company getting people in like that. Like, they're not even staying on the market for longer than like 2 weeks. Like, boom, renovation's done, people already in there.
I kind of fuck with the carpet, I'll be honest.
It's like, I told them don't change the carpeting out, because it ain't gonna matter. But, you know, this is another guest room. So, this or, you know, maybe a nursery when I have another baby.
Ultimately.
If I have another baby.
You will, you know it.
You know. Hey, look, I stay prayed up, baby. I stay prayed. That's, you know, I practice safe sex. I stay prayed up.
Yeah, okay.
That's safe sex. Just
Yes, pray.
I stay prayed up.
And hope to God it works.
And hope.
damn.
Yeah, you know what they say, prayed up? That means pray and hope to God. Oh, this is fire.
I hate that.
I love this.
So they're gonna change that.
Oh, this is the master bedroom.
Yeah, this is the master.
You just hate the tile?
Yeah, they're gonna change the tile out. I don't like it.
I'll be honest with you, I would do like a black granite tile.
They're gonna do all this stuff, but they're gonna take care of all of it, and then so yeah. I mean, we don't like they're gonna take care. I don't know. I'm not the design person, but we're gonna get a custom saltwater tank.
You already started putting
We'll
clothes
build it
in
right here.
Saltwater
Fish tank.
Oh,
It's gonna go right here.
Yo,
Yeah, because all my shoes were over at the house. I needed to bring them over anyway.
a cubicle when you shit.
Yeah, but I don't like the bathroom. I was gonna get it changed, but the designer couldn't do anything. Well, she could, but she just didn't. Because this was gonna be, all this is gonna get ripped out, and it was gonna be this big shower, and the tub, we're gonna do a standalone tub over there. So the shower is over there, but it was
So
gonna
you
be,
wanted to redo the entire
it was like a $40,000 remodel.
Hey.
But she couldn't get the master plumber, so I'm like, all right, fine. Like, since you can't give me the stuff that I want, at least like give me something. But she couldn't even do that, so now George is gonna take care of all that for me.
Shower's nice though. For what it is.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like I like cars.
Yeah, we
But-
do. But you know, we
bro,
spend
I'm
a
like-
lot of bread in these cars, man. A lot.
Yeah, that's the only reason, you know, I did the R8 instead of buying more rentals is because, like, for me, it's a business move. I was like, I can go, you know, race with other YouTubers. You know, it's good for content.
Yeah.
It's good to showcase, like, hey, this is what we could do with your Huracan, with your R8. But outside of that, like, at this stage, bro, like, going fast is cool, but it's more about the look for me and the driving experience. Like, bitches don't give a shit if you run 7 seconds. They don't care.
Nope.
I ain't like the only females that care are like the nasty hood rats that come to the races. Let's just be real. Like, there's a bunch of hoochies out there.
Oh yeah, we call them. We call them.
It's like, oh,
Bitches don't care if you run 7 seconds.
they don't.
Bitches don't care if you run 7 seconds.
They don't.
Damn, they really don't.
They don't care. Bro, like,
Really don't.
there hasn't been a single person, a single female that's come to my car and be like, what's it running a quarter mile? None, not a single one. Because they don't care. They don't care.
All they care is just say McLaren on it.
That's it. Does it say Lambo, McLaren, Porsche, whatever? All they care is that they're not dating some bum who can barely make his car payment.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's why you see all these videos clickbaiting again. I got a Porsche or
Right? They be like, oh, you know, you getting with gold digging chicks and this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm like, I'm getting with chicks that have elevated standards. They're just smarter about it. They're like, look, I'm gonna cry either way. I'd rather cry in a McLaren than in a Maxima.
He had to bring it back. He had to bring it back.
I do like that entry right down Putting that 2000 motor in.
The 2000s are nice.
What, the F20 motor?
There's a car right now in Japan that runs a.
That's the thing. We don't care. We don't care about the time. Like, everyone wants to run really, really fast quarter mile times, which is all right, but that's not the only measure of a car.
Facts.
There was a stock S2K
That probably ran a road race. It was
Pocono?
fire. Yeah.
that was whomping me in the XL7.
Really?
I mean, boy is just a badass driver.
Was it red or white?
No, it's blue.
Okay, not the same kid I'm thinking.
Boy's killing it. I mean, he was just fast. He just went and got me fast.
Should've.
Cars handle fantastic.
Yeah, the S2000 is a great car. Like, if you're gonna autocross or road race, one of the better platforms.
Always wanted one.
Literally, yeah. Like everyone thinks you need a ton of power.
No.
Like all the Hellcat guys, like I called them out. I was like, yo, you coming out to the race? Not a single Hellcat came out. And I was like, I'll pay for you. I will pay your entry fee. I was like, I'll pay all
Pay
that.
for the brakes.
I was like, look, I'll pay for you guys to come out. Not a single one took
Darren's scared now because he lost to AJ.
Yeah.
He lost to AJ bad. AJ's GTR.
No, he raced that Porsche. He didn't race the GTR.
He raced AJ's green GTR and
the AMG
lost.
GTR.
Yeah. And
I
lost.
don't know how you lost.
Wait, his Hellcat? Oh yeah, you think you got an all-wheel drive.
That's 1,000 horsepower Hellcat.
So it's the
versus-
AMG GTR. But AJ's is stock. Relatively.
AJ's just everything stock, but
Darren shouldn't have lost now.
yeah. Well,
Not even close. Like Darren shouldn't even.
he would. That car's just. I don't know. That car's different.
I mean, it's lighter. I mean, it's
Not lighter.
No man,
Is it
just-
lighter?
It's like 500 pounds lighter. It's like 3,400 pounds.
How much?
Well, Darren
how much
has
power
a
is it?
Hellcat, bro. It's like
Yeah.
4,300
Yeah.
pounds. But Darren also makes over 1,000 wheel. I mean, he has a 426. He has a 420. It's a stroke.
AJ's
out.
car
So
only makes
is he
750.
spinning off the line?
No,
No.
I mean, they were going from a roll. I mean,
Okay.
he needs to get tired. But that's besides the point. He's still rolling his own gears in his Hellcat.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, but even still, shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Shouldn't
Like,
have lost.
yeah.
So that's the whole thing.
A little bit farther.
Yeah, a little bit farther down, then you got like, what the fuck is that place?
Then we got Chickies and Pete's around here. That's dope.
That's
That's not good.
That's
My name's Jen. I'll be taking care of everyone today. Can I get everyone started with something to drink?
Oh, take a water.
Water, yeah. It's Pepsi.
It's Sierra
What
Miss,
is it?
good
I'll put
sir.
that here. Water for you.
I gotta survive and go back and get my master's degree. I ain't going back. I ain't ever getting no MBA. But no, dog, like, if it hadn't been for Bert, like, I probably would have, dropped out of college. That my professor, dog, my professor straight up saved my life. Hands down. That Joe Oates, it was actually his birthday today. But that dude, I owe him everything. He was letting me bring my kids to class. Like, remember when I would have to leave the races because my son was sick or my daughter was sick, my little baby. Well, she grown now, but he would let me bring the kids to class. He gave me all my internships. Everybody I needed to talk to, he was like, yo, here's their number. Tell them to hit me up if they don't think that you're with me. But all my internships, my job offers, everything. Yo, this dude, like, kicked out all my prereqs because I needed Calc 2 to take one of my fucking classes. And he was like, no, don't worry about it. He was like, I know you'll do well in college. He's like, you can handle this. Yo, this dude, like, I wouldn't be a millionaire without this guy. Like, straight up, I wouldn't be a millionaire without him. And if it hadn't been for Bert saying, like, yo, stay in school, because that shit was hard. Bro, I was tired. I was taking like 7-8 classes a semester all year round. I was fucking tired. If it hadn't been for Bert, and Joe and my professor, I would have never been able to pull that shit off. Like,
But you was always talking into the future, bro. You were always.
I was like the only dude out there. Everyone's like, I'm gonna do a case swap and turbo. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, yo, so I'm gonna do this and this and this in like 3 years. I'll be able to comfortably have a GTR and build it.
I remember that.
I was like, I can afford it now, but
I'm gonna get the GT.
I'm gonna be stressing if I do it. I ain't gonna be able to build it, and I don't want to have a car that I can't build. Future, it's a future. That's what my baby mom got me. Like me and her, my oldest daughter, we had a talk. She was like, I always knew he was gonna be successful. She's like, you're the only person I've ever been with that talked it but had a plan on how to get there. She was like, there's no other dude I've ever been with that was like, yo, I'm gonna be successful and this is how I'm gonna do it. This and this and this and this and this, boom. She was like, that's how I knew. I was like, oh, so that's how you trap me, huh?
Come here.
It takes two to tango. Except it only takes one person to stop taking birth control, though.